Welcome here or welcome back to the channel, everybody. This is our road to 2000 ELO, and we are currently sitting at a 1493. And for the very first time, I'm going to be shooting for that 1500 ELO. I went for it last episode. I couldn't get it. Guys, if you want to see me do it, let me know down below. I'm super excited. We are going up against a 1500 ELO to make that possible. So let's do this. We have a Jabava London. In this typical kind of format, I'll usually let him take and have the doubled F pawns just controlling the center. He does not take, so we're just going to go bishop d3 and play normal chess. Guys, as you can see, we're at 33 subscribers. We're on the road to 2000 ELO. We're also on the road to 50 subscribers. So hit that subscribe button down below if you like stuff like this and if you want to be here on the journey with me. So we see knight f6, and I'm thinking just going knight f3, and we're going to castle. And that's going to be, then we're going to play some chess. He's probably going to castle as well. Yep, and we'll castle too. If we see something like c5 here, I'll take. Okay, so c5, generally the idea here is to go takes, and then push for e3. And then it gets to some crazy lines if he lets it happen. So let's see. I'm curious if this will happen. So e3, e4, from what I've studied here, going e4. If he pushes, we get into some crazy stuff here, and we'll see if he does. If he simplifies and he just takes, well, there's no problems with taking. So here we can just go takes, and we might get even more simplified. We might even get the queens traded if he decides he wants to trade queens. But for now, we have takes here, and let's see what happens. Guys, by the way, I've never actually introduced myself on the channel. I'm Bailey. It's good to meet you guys. Let me know down below. I'll tell you guys, a couple things about me every video. Tell me something that you want to know about me, and I'm happy to talk about it on each video. We do see takes. So here we go, and we might see a queen trade. If he doesn't want it, then he'll move. But we might see a queen trade. If we do, we'll take with the a rook, and we will have a rook in the center of the board, and that has to be very good. He can't move his bishop right now because his knight, or because his pawn would be left hanging. But if we see something like this, we might just have to take it, because then we get a couple loose pawns on the A and the C files that I'll be targeting. These pawns are not moved yet, so we got to watch out for some kind of bishop attack on them, or some kind of attack there. But suddenly, my position, I'm very developed. My bishops are both active. My knight's in. My rook is in, other rook is coming. His pieces are all on the back rank still. Every single piece beside his bishop. And so this looks like a better position for me to be in. Instead of moving anything else, he just decides to move his bishop or his rook back. And that indicates to me that he wants to play this, and he wants to trade off the rook. So maybe going for some kind of doubling does seem to make sense here. I also like the idea of going here and just kind of holding. It seems like a better square, but I'm not sure if that's really doing what I needed to do right now. He might be trying to rotate this way, trying to get his bishop attacking this b pawn. I'll be prepared for that. I'm thinking going rook d3. Maybe something like this. Yeah, rook d3. If he goes here, then I'm going to go here, and we'll just get all of his rooks off the board, and I'll still have a rook, and we'll be laughing. That's great. Okay, so he does go for what I kind of thought, which is going after this b pawn. So c3 seems like just the most solid way to defend everything right now. b3 does prepare for c4 possibly, but I feel like c3 is the better option with those. Maybe even going here, possibly. We're going to start with c3. c3 is going to need to be played to kind of just protect this pawn chain anyways. So we're going to go c3, and potentially I will do this and look at opening up his king if he doesn't want to take it, but I'm sure he'll take it. So let's see what he does. He's going to want to develop these pieces somehow, but they're just kind of feeling trapped. Maybe knight here, going for, I don't know, I'm trying to see how he develops it's very uncomfortable for his pieces, because my bishop is just holding out against this b7 pawn, and he does not want it to drop. That would not be good. Honestly, I'm at this point, I'm expecting him to just play for knight c6 and just be like, oh, all right, if you want to take it, take it. And I think I will take it, but I need to consider it for a second. So yeah, he does that. So knight c6, and he takes. That would be what happens. We'd have a c and an a pawn. His bishop is still kind of stuck. You can go here now, I suppose. Yeah, we're going to take it, because this weakness of having these two pawns Gives me some really good targets to work with in the long run. Rook can now come in to the open or to the doubling or double up. And then I can potentially look at this. Yeah. So we're going to start with this. Start with doubling up the rooks because that's going to happen at some point. This is a move, but maybe just this because he's probably going to play something like this to protect everything. But I'm also expecting rook b8. Okay, so he does go there. So now this, put it on the 7th rank. And that almost forces him to just have to, I don't know, probably play this, I guess. But that seems like the most solid move right now. He can't play this. He can't play this because of the bishop. So this looks really nice. This looks really nice. Can't play this. All right, so he goes here. So now I'm thinking this. Now I'm thinking this and targeting this pawn that we just made the weakness of. And I don't see anything wrong with that. We're going to go here. This looks like the move. And then we're targeting this pawn and we're going to grab it. Anything I'm missing? Nope. Hold on. Takes here. Takes here, here. Connecting the rooks again. Takes. We've doubled pawns. So maybe here first. Maybe here first. Or here. Either one looks good. This, does it allow him to push? No. This kind of blocks the pawns a little bit. Both of those moves look pretty decent. I don't really want that idea of him opening on my king for no reason. I like this idea. Yeah, I like this. Let's go here. If you take, I just obviously just take back with the bishop. Not expecting him to take though, really. And now I can take the pawn and he can't, nothing crazy happens. He can't open up my king. So he does take it. Wow. Okay, I'm surprised. So I will take. You play something like this, I'll just go all the way back. And now I'm looking at this pawn and it should be falling. Okay, so he goes here. So first initial reaction, go here, and you're pinned and I'm also threatening to take. And that seems like the way. So we're gonna go here. Can't push now because now you lose. Now maybe you can push. Actually, then I just take, and take. So either way, you lose the pawn. So here we just go all the way back. Do I go all the way back or do I go here? Here. We're going to go all the way back. We're going to go all the way back. All right, this is not hanging because the bishop covers it, but this is now a looming threat. I think you've officially run out of ways to protect that pawn. Okay, so b3. b3 is a move here. If you go b4, or if you go a4, then I go b4 after. Yeah, he's just looking for any way. He's looking for any way to get some compensation. We're gonna go b3. We're not gonna let him get his compensation. If you go here, then I go b4. Only after, because then your pawn is not able to take it, and I'm getting this pawn, and I'm going up a pawn, guys. We're not giving you any compensation here, buddy. This is for 1500. I don't think you understand that. This is a monumental game for me. All right, so he finally is letting me cash in on this pawn, so we are gonna take it. Doesn't matter which one I take it with. I don't think it matters too much. Either way, he'll take back, so it doesn't matter. So we're going to cash in our pawn, finally, expecting him to just trade that. Yep, probably this. And then need to make a decision. Now that pawn is there, I'm looking at potentially doing this. So we'll go here and target this pawn. And if he pushes, I'm going to push and then go behind. I see. No, we're not allowing that. No thanks. Maybe even f3 so that I can go bishop back at some point. No, we'll just go h3. No, sir, man. We're not getting back ranked. Not today. I don't think so. I do not think so. He's upset about that. He wanted that one. He wanted that one bad. Okay, so he goes here. Target is obviously this. I can go c4 here. There's always this, but then there's this. So c4 probably is the move here. I'm gonna go c4. There is no this because you lose the pawn. It looks like the way I'm winning this game is just a simple conversion of all of these. So now, no, bishop protects this. So even if he goes here now, I still take the pawn, and he cannot take this or this. Then it's just a simple pawn march to the end to win this game. Yeah, I do need to watch out for my bishop getting trapped. Something like this or this could be not fun, but I think we're okay for now. So now we take the pawn and we cash in. His bishop's still doing nothing. It's doing nothing. Okay, so that means he probably wants to go here, I'm guessing. So getting my pawns onto dark squares and just moving very slowly, progressing slowly but surely. Seems like it's probably the... Oh, and he resigns! Yo, 1500 guys, come on, let's go. 1500 ELO. We started this channel off at 1386, literally 12 days ago. We are on day 12, and now I've hit 1500 ELO. I'm up 100. and 15 rating points. Guys, come on. Let's go. That's all we're going to do today. We're just going to do the one game. That's awesome. I'm super pumped about that. We're going to stay at 1500 and bask in the glory for a little bit. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you tomorrow.